Morning, everybody. One Penny here. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm about 40 minutes into the walk this morning, the hike. Just came to a beautiful lookout. I've got a summit today, and then I think it's mostly downhill to the rendezvous point. But I just got up here, and this was just a beautiful, beautiful view. Thought I'd check in and share. This is just amazing. What an expansive view. Just gorgeous. Sitting here on this rock outcropping. It's quite a ways down, just out there a few feet, so I'll just stay back here. Oh, what a beautiful day. We got some miles today, a short mile tomorrow, getting to the Whites and trying to get a plan together. So we'll see how all that goes, but I just wanted to give you all a little glimpse of the beautiful morning. So very interesting. Coming up the the dirt road last night to towards AT crossing, is a locked gate across the road because you're actually in someone's private land, and we were pulling back in there after eating, and there's a wide spot where we park the RV and can turn around, and then you walk up to where the trail is and then do the trail. But we got there last night after dinner, and the landowner was coming down. Turns out that the landowner is Thomas Thompson, and apparently he is the son of a former governor of this state, and he owns 10,000 acres. So pretty much an awful lot of what we're looking at. And that might be his farm down there, his tree farm, I guess. And he was coming down the trail. He unlocked the gate, pulled through, locked it behind him, and we ended up going over and talking to him, and about walking on the trail. It turns out that he, as a boy, met Granny Gatewood. He actually met her when he was a boy on two of our hikes. The first hike, Granny Gatewood came up to the house. He was just a small boy, the youngest of three boys, and knocked on the door, and his mother went and answered the door, and Granny asked if she could sleep in the barn, and she said sure, and talked to her about what she was doing. And she says, well, in about 30 minutes we're having dinner. Would you like to come in and have dinner with us? So Granny Gatewood went in and had dinner with him, struck up a friendship with his mom, and apparently they corresponded over the years. And then I think it was 2 years later, he said, she came by again and they stopped. And his mother went ahead to the next town and told them about her. And so that started a thing where every little town would get together when she was coming in, and they would interview her for the newspapers, and started getting her well known. So that was a very interesting story from someone who actually met the legendary Granny Gatewood. So that was a pretty cool story. And then another lady came up the road, and her and her brother own a lot of land that we had already driven through. And they're used to hikers coming up and down, and they've hiked different sections of the trail. And so just really nice to run into some really cool, nice people, and some people who have some real history with the trail. And it's just a fun, 20, 30 minutes talking with them. So we're up and at it this morning. The other guys are driving around to 25C, and I'm hiking north, and they'll hike south. And, we just repeat. So it's a really nice, beautiful morning. Great to be out here. Had a good night last night. Met some nice people. So it's been a good couple days on the trail, even though the trail's been kicking butt. So I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Hey everybody, One Penny here. Just a real quick note. Last night, while we were parking for the night, we met a guy, came down the road. He actually met Granny Gatewood twice. When she was doing her hikes. First hike, he came up to the door and asked if he could sleep in the barn. His mother invited her in for dinner. they struck up a friendship. 2 years later, she came along again. He's got pictures of him and his brothers as a little boy with Granny Gatewood. So it was really just cool to meet someone who actually has history with the legendary Granny Gatewood. It was a fun talk. See y'all later. Bye. Everybody, One Penny here. Just I think I got to the 24-foot ledge. Had some nice views. 2,400 foot. I think I'm going to 3,200 feet. Met a couple other hikers. The guy, he moved on. I had seen him yesterday. He was really suffering, but he seems good today. And I met Big Dog, a woman who is from Minnesota but travels around for her job as a, I believe she said, speech pathologist. Sounds like I have a broad spectrum of activities in that job. And it was nice chit-chatting with someone else for a little bit. And we've moved on, and she is a very fast walker. She's far out of sight. It's only been 5-6 minutes. So it's nice when you meet nice people on the trail. Every so often you don't, but most people are nice. So I'll just keep going, and I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you have a good day. Bye. Take 2. Everybody, it's One Penny. Just passed a ledge with a nice view. I think it's 2,200 feet in elevation. I'm headed to, I think, 32. Met a couple of other hikers. A guy who passed yesterday, he was suffering, but he seems okay today. And I met Big Dog, who I believe she said is a speech pathologist. Talked about her job a little bit. Seems like it's a pretty broad spectrum of activities. Always focused on helping people. And she's a fast walker. We left, and it's only been 5 minutes or so, and she's already far out of sight. So just keep going today. Hope y'all have a nice day. And I'll see y'all later.